Good evening. For Scrolling Bone Magazine, an affiliate of Vo News, I'm Roman Pando, here for a special interview. It is what many are calling the sit-down of the century, and what the subject of this interview has referred to as monumental. He himself, in a statement, described the topic of today's talk as a civilization-shaking lateral move in the music industry.
Not lateral.
Ralph Kojic is going solo, and he is here tonight to speak to it. Ralph, how are you?
Well, I'm here, Roman.
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
I'm existing. I'm doing my job. Complying. Suppose I'll cut right to the chase.
Can I actually just cut to the chase quickly? Why is it 95?
Who's cutting to the chase and when?
Why is it 95 degrees where I'm sitting
interview
right now?
Because there's a fireplace there.
Yeah, but
and our unit here
could you just put on
told me that it was the aesthetic,
an LED.
I'm not doing anything artificial.
Also, it's not
I have a real gas fireplace over here.
That wood is artificial.
It is a ceramic simulacra, yes, but it is a gas fireplace.
You're doing nothing artificial. I mean, look,
I've got a wood fireplace behind it in the other room.
I'm getting kiln dried here.
Yeah, that's what I tend to do to my subjects. I tend to dry cook them.
Yeah. Oh, you should do that figuratively, not literally. Do you understand the difference?
We had just the pilot light on.
I'm deeply uncomfortable.
And I want you to understand that my unit here told me to bring the flames up. If I had it my way, maybe I would have just left the pilot light on.
The pilot light would have been unnecessary. We live in an age of human technology in which flame-derived heat is just not necessary. So
let me look at my notes here, and let's cut to the chase definitively.
Please.
Let me take a quick...
Can you see?
No, I actually kind of got gypped by the optician at the Spencer's Gifts when I got these specs here.
Wait, dude, Spencer's has like a 1 on Trustpilot when it comes to optometry.
No, it's not optometry. It's an optician. There's quite a difference in licensure and credentialing.
Do you know the difference?
Yeah, one of them knows about glaucoma and the other one doesn't. Quite a difference.
Well, I just wanted to say...
these are the wrong ones. Hold on, I got to look at my notes here.
Look, I'm just going to say Party City has a great vision corner. If you go into Party City and you need to download the compass, or just bring a physical compass into...
You think I have a compass just lying around?
All I'm going to say is the southwest corner of Party City has a great vision section. I actually don't know if it's optometry or what was the other word?
Optician?
Yeah.
Well, do they sell glasses?
I think you probably want the former. Yeah, because if you're going around, I mean, look, those are some serious looking glasses, and if you can't see, are you going to be doing that the whole? No, are you going to be doing that the whole interview?
Let me do my work. All right, let me do my work.
It just breaks my flow. I like to.
There's no flow for you as the subject.
I just like to get in the zone.
I am the one who sets the flow. You're a member of the band Trauma Cat, and yet you claim you're going solo. However, you seem to have no identity that exists before or outside of Trauma Cat. So how do you expect to continue existing and possibly succeed as a solo performer?
Well, I take your point. It is true that I have no memory of existing whatsoever before or outside of my involvement with Trauma Cat. But I would venture a guess the same is true of you as well.
It's not about me, but go ahead.
Well, it will be. I'm
sure.
The reality is I feel like my identity has spun up enough inertia at this point to achieve escape velocity from the black hole that is Trauma Cat. You know, my
figured I'd hear that.
My involvement with my associate Roman Pando, who's also happens to be you, but I'm going to refer to Roman in the third person in this.
Sure,
sense.
out of what? Out of respect?
It became somewhat of a tyrannical dictator, petty, nitpicky.
Tyrannical. It's pronounced tyrannical.
Proving my point. And frankly, it just creatively stifling. I felt that I needed to pack up my bindle, as it were, and move along.
Okay. What do you feel you could possibly offer to the world at this point with regard to art? I mean, were you not once the vapid, superficial, sort of pop sensible third of an otherwise really successful art rock act?
Well, overt hostility aside, it's actually quite a good question.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. During the pandemic, I engaged in some light cult behavior.
Yeah, of course.
During one of these retreats, as we'll call it, I actually achieved a complete and utter non-dual experience involving the total disillusion of the self. So I said to myself,
You dissolved yourself and yet regarded yourself.
Sure. Look, I can't get into specifics, okay, especially to the uninitiated. But the in a nutshell, I said, what would it be like to create an existential crisis in album form? Now,
thus proving that the existential crisis is a narrative constructed by you and a team of PR strategists.
Clearly, this is too highbrow of a concept for someone like Roman, who really spends, I think, most of his time engaged in listening to heterodox podcasts and shit posting about things that irk him in the local news. And so, I had to extract the seedling of the idea from the clutches of the Trauma Cat machine and set out on my own.
The bass performances on this record that I received an advance copy of are kind of weak, no? I mean, I think I heard even synth bass on here. What the hell's that about?
Well, yeah, you may not know this, but there's actually quite a bit of synth bass in the Trauma Cat catalog. But Julian P. Dingus, as he was producing, we thought it, might rub you the wrong way to supplement some of the thumpiness with some actual clear signal.
Thumpiness?
And so my philosophy when it comes to
coming from my tone here,
my philosophy when it comes to bass performance in, say, rock or adult contemporary, really comes down to stay in your lane, don't overplay, and crucially, no one cares.
So you're not a fan of linear playing?
Yeah. Things that I find myself allergic to, just overly notey, bloated, grandstanding from the bass section. Something like, I don't know, a YYZ.
YYZ, as real heads would say.
Oh my God. Or a roundabout. Or say a bunny hole.
Oh, a song you wrote.
Well, a song I wrote, but unfortunately, someone else played the bass on that. And
yeah, so let's just say it. When I came in with that bass line, there was a big old smile on your face when I laid down that track.
That's an exaggeration.
I got no notes at the time when I think it was a one take.
Well, it was a one take that Julian P. Dingus fixed and made pretty quite considerably. A lot of hours, actually. A lot of the budget went towards correcting some of the, let's just say, deficiencies in those recordings.
So you're just gonna come for my tone, attack my playing?
I'm just telling it like it is. You know, I'm in a phase of brutal honesty. The fact is, at the time, I didn't want to. I was attempting to be a good friend and a colleague, but you know, compromise makes for bad art, and I regret that.
Oh, so you're humble enough to openly admit that you regret things. So
I regret coming here because I feel like all the moisture is leaving my body.
So let me ask you this question: do you regret pulling the plug on Trauma Cat to go do your little vanity
that's debatable.
project?
Who actually clicked the hiatus button? I actually don't have a memory of that.
You got to stop hiding behind this, you know.
Well, we had a fever dream of a tour. And
that's true. I'll give you that.
We, you know, again, I have very little recollection of the specifics. But
Can I just say, hold on a second.
Did we not drop an album just suddenly and abruptly?
As a music journalist, this whole I forget, I'm in a spiritual phase. There is no illusion of self, you know, existential crisis. It's all like a crafted thing. It's all a stunt.
Interesting.
As a music reporter, journalist, critic, I believe that I have the right to say that.
Ah, yes.
I have the credibility to say that.
How about your pivot to music journalism?
What about it?
How is that not a PR stunt?
PR stunt?
Let me get some clout by being in a respected indie rock act, and then I can, when the going gets too tough, when I finally admit to the world that I can't hack it as an artist, I will join the critic class so that I can continue shitting on hardworking musicians and and feel like I'm at least in the room, as it were.
I really take issue with the accusation that I had any choice in this. Again, you pulled the plug on the band, and I wasn't chasing clout. I was doing what I had to do. As you know, in America right now, the most stable profession behind independent recording artist is music critic. I had to do what I had to do to keep the lights on. Do you understand?
So you
it's a low bar.
You hop on board with Scrolling Bone magazine, which is owned by
here we go.
Vo News.
Yes.
Need I remind you that Vo News put out a 5-part docuseries that was essentially a hit piece, okay? They hamstrung your career.
You know this is a sensitive topic.
They made a joke of your music. They stole your identity.
Yeah.
And yet they come calling.
Yeah.
And you just crawl right to them, you know? And sure, I'll take that paycheck. That sounds great.
Yeah, well,
what do you have to say about that?
What do I have to say about it? I had to find work. It was a low bar. Do you think I had any choice to do this? You think coal miners?
You had plenty of options.
Get to pick where they dig.
You know, you for a long time opined about wanting to work as a clerk for Speedway or Fast Track, you know, I could see a light in your eyes when you would talk about, you know, putting the glizzies on the rack,
Racking glizzies.
you know, installing the CO2 tanks for the soft drink, the fountain drinks.
Yeah.
And frankly, the Speedway that I stop at every day to get my glizzies, they've had a now hiring sign up in their window for over a year. And
this was then, that was now. That was now. This.
You might be, just take a deep breath, because you might be actually glitching out. Okay.
Oh, I'm the one who glitches. Not you.
I saw a light.
I think you have a song on your new record called Glitching.
Go out in your eyes when you
Yeah.
joined the staff of a
It was a low bar,
of
Ralph.
an
I had to
of an
clear it.
evil
I had to
corporation.
I had to put some dreams on the back burner.
At least I can sleep at night knowing that.
Can you?
Quite well, actually.
Can you sleep
Yeah.
at night?
I started taking melatonin and
Gummy or pill?
well, no, it's a capsule. It's like it's valerian and melatonin. You should try it. I'll
Your
send you the
sleep routine aside, we have to hack away at this a little bit more, because it's getting to a point where it's really starting to piss me off. You're questioning my decision
losing your cool
to take
as
a job
the music journalist
as a means of survival. I'm not chasing clout. This is about survival. When I received an advance copy of your record on my desk, how do you think I feel? When my editor told me you have to review this, how do you think I felt?
First of all, I'm going to say you don't seem like you're surviving. Second of all, you received an advance copy of my album on your desk, and you didn't tell any of your higher ups. I have a complicated relationship with this individual. There are TPI issues, and there is a massive elephant in the room sized conflict of interest here.
Yeah, there is a huge conflict of interest in that I wasn't interested in it at all.
Oh, that's good.
But once again, I have no choice.
That's cute.
I have no choice.
Well, I will grant you that, and you might not like hearing this, you don't have free will. So you don't.
I don't have enough to fall back on to go be a solo artist. What Peter Thiel money are you hiding from our listenership?
That's interesting. Funny enough, Peter Thiel was prominent in the last Vo News funding round. So,
and where are you getting this information? Zoran Mamdani was once on our board of directors.
It's uncomfortable, isn't it?
So, you know,
it's
this is a grassroots ethos that we're operating under. This is an indie spirit publication.
It's unfortunate to lift up the hood, as it were, on your new career.
What do you mean specifically about lift up the hood? That is a loaded phrase that you just used.
Have you seen what you're wearing? You're wearing a yellow beret. And glasses that don't actually even work.
I don't have to go around saying I'm going to lift up the hood. I'm already organically a Spike Lee fan.
Well, I know that you've never changed the oil on a car, and so there's a term for
you're coming after my duds. You're sitting over there looking like the fucking Joker.
Look, the Joker is the Joker IP is as relevant as ever.
Yeah, okay. And panned as ever.
There's a new film every 2 to 4 years.
A new film that gets progressively worse each time.
Many dedicated fans. I think I'm in good company. So I take your attempted insult as an actual compliment.
So you'll admit that you spoke to a stylist who said, "Let's go with the Joker."
I admit nothing of the sort.
Your stylist handed you a couple headshots of Jared Leto.
May I point out that you're trying to bring back, what do you call it? Indie sleaze in the year 2026?
Yeah, indie sleaze. You have never heard of indie sleaze?
Well, I figured it's one of your little, hipster phrases.
That right there is proof that you haven't heard the new Geese record.
I did listen to the new Geese record per your recommendation, and while I won't go as far as saying I didn't care for it, I'm more tuned out quite quickly.
Because you have abandoned rock.
Well,
and
again,
roll.
it sounds like someone put a speaker inside of a winter weather sleeping bag and then dropped that into a swimming pool. And that's what the mix sounds like. See, for you, it's cool to sound shitty, and adult contemporary.
You think that new record is markedly lo-fi? It's not. It's somewhere in between.
Again, I don't want to point to that as an example because I genuinely did tune out. But that tends to happen.
You are tuning things out because you can only listen to yourself. You're only fixated on what you're doing.
Listen,
you're contrived, passe, adult contemporary music.
I am an avid listener of Celine Dion and Amy Grant. These tours are all hologram tours now.
Oh, bullshit. That doesn't happen in this country.
Oh, come on.
That only happens in China.
Give me a break. You know.
No, I do know, and you don't. You think I don't know that you have flirtations with the CCP?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
This guy.
Tell that to the people who showed me pictures of you at fucking Shangwi or whatever it's called.
It's actually Shenyun, I think.
Oh, yeah, you're just going to pass it off. You just say, I think, to pass it off and make yourself look like you're not implicated.
Look, you don't... Not only
you don't like this country.
I may have the pronunciation wrong, but you didn't even bother.
You are openly antagonistic to this country.
Here we go.
People stop me on the street and they say, "It looks like you might be, a commie." I say, "No, the real commie is this guy."
I'm a red-blooded patriot, complete with a catalog of adult contemporary tunes.
Okay, yeah. So you mentioned adult contemporary. You mentioned in a press release that you're into Amy Grant. Okay, you're regurgitating
There's nothing more American than Amy Grant.
Okay, which are you? Are you a shadow agent trying to destroy this country, or are you an open Christian nationalist? By the sheen of your record, the way that it's mixed, I might venture a guess and say it's the latter.
Look,
you are a Christian rock star. That's going to happen. You think I don't hear? I have ears that can predict years from now what one artist's trajectory will become. Stop looking at the bay window. Look at me.
Look, I didn't come here to get attacked. Okay, I knew it was going to happen. But,
you came here to get your press.
Oh yeah,
real
clean press.
You came into my house and you got your press.
I received an invite because I thought I was getting more chicken riggies, but that's.
I had you. Why? I welcomed you into the warmth of my home.
I left you a winter salad. Okay, but the bottom line is I had serious GI issues from that fucking chicken riggy dish, and I really am starting to feel like the whole thing was planned.
Have you talked to your GI doctor?
No, this is an assault.
Does your GI doctor know?
This is a multi-pronged assault on.
Does he know the volume of hot cherry peppers?
This is a multi-pronged assault on both my career and my GI tract.
I had you over here for dinner. You knew about this. I brought you back the next week.
You invite me.
I warmly invited you, and you warmly accepted.
You invite me back into.
It's all a charade, folks.
Breakfast.
This is what happens behind the curtain. It is a breakfast nook.
I had dinner in this breakfast nook.
But what did I tell you before I made you those chicken riggies?
Okay, you can have more than one type of meal.
What did I tell you before I prepared you those chicken riggies?
You shouldn't call it a breakfast nook. You should call it a meal nook.
Syllabically, it doesn't work. Musically, it doesn't work.
It would work great if you just gave it a chance. But what? Go ahead. What did you tell me about the chicken riggies?
No, I want you to tell me.
I don't remember because
we're going to put the pieces together like it's fucking Sesame Street over here.
I am dying of heat stroke right now.
No, listen.
I think I might actually
It's important that the audience at home knows. No, excuse me.
My back is probably a solid 95 degrees right now.
We went over the unit, said that it looked more aesthetically pleasing. I tried to have just the pilot light on. It doesn't look as good. You're a horrible bastard. Has anyone ever told you that?
Look, the bottom line is the dye in this suit is extremely flammable, and I am going to burst. I'm going to spontaneously combust if I don't end this interview
in a fucking eggplant suit then.
Look, this has been great.
Has it?
Yeah, I've had a great time.
I can't tell. Are you?
No, I'm being genuine. I have to be honest with you that I am I'm truly losing all the moisture in my body. So I do think that I should maybe call it soon.
Do you want to
That's okay.
towel down and head to the
that'd be
Speedway?
Great. That'd be great.
You got my mind going on that.
Yeah. That'd be great.
We could go grab some cream savers.
Oh yeah.
Grab a roll of those. They're back, you know.
Is the are the orange and cream pops out during this
popsicles?
No, the soda pops. Are they out during
what are you from Ohio?
Is this the current seasonal cycle for the orange and creams?
No, being that we're shooting this during the holidays, I think it's more of like a holiday cream.
Oh, I think it's a vanilla cream.
Yeah.
For the holidays.
At any rate, do you want to go grab some?
That'd be great. And you know, if there's any leftover riggies, I could go for some chicken riggies. It's been great.
Hold on, I don't want to mess up your sound rig here. Oh, thanks for bringing that, by the way. This has been kind of cathartic and healing.
Yeah, it's been.
And there's stuff on the table. There's stuff maybe below the table.
Oh yeah,
but
stay tuned.
There's nothing off the table.
Anything can happen.
There's something taped under it, but not off of it.
The hiatus button could be unpushed. Right?
I don't think you can unpush a button, but we could reverse engineer it. We could go back and see if that's something that can be done.
Well, yeah. Well,
all right.
We'll see what the
Ralph Kojik, everyone.
Hey, great. Thanks.
Thanks.